Woo! We got a huge show today, guys. When is the Bitcoin all-time high coming? When is alt season coming? Which altcoins am I buying for maximum gains in Q4? And the only two NFTs that I'm buying right now, and finally at the end of the video, for those of you guys who stick around, I'm doing a private whitelist for this new NFT project that I'm getting in on. So that's going to be really cool for 50 of you. Without further ado, let's go. What a day, what a day. I don't know if you noticed the hat. The hat looking pretty fresh. Tommy Shelby, one of my idols. Peaky Blinders, one of the best shows ever. And I'm wearing the hat because, you know, Becker wore this D-Race hat yesterday. And I don't really have a D-Race hat, but you know I like the horsies. And you know I like my Peaky Blinders and my Tommy Shelby. So if any of that sounds good, if you're excited about this video and the bazillion charts that I have pulled up, I mean, look at the value that this video is going to provide you. And not to mention the private whitelist at the end of this video. Make sure you do one of these. I think it's actually helping, guys. Thank you for all your support. If we just go to my channel, I don't even have it pulled up, but it seems to be growing pretty fast. My Twitter's blowing up. So whenever you guys do this, you are helping more people to discover how to actually get these maximum gains in Q4. So it's pretty cool, right? So anyway, let's keep going. So what I want to talk about first, again, thank you guys for 8,000 Twitter followers. But one thing I will say is if you're watching this video, you should definitely follow me at KaleAbe, because this is where I'm going to announce the private whitelist. And again, there's only 50 spots. And now I have 8,000 followers, so I assume that these will go very, very quickly. Maybe I'll do some kind of contest or something, but I'm going to do this over Twitter, so make sure you guys are following me there. And we'll talk about it in a second, but it's pretty sweet. But first, we got to talk about the portfolio's down a little bit today, 3% today. Not worried at all about this, and I will show you why. If you're holding altcoins right now, just sit tight. You're going to be all right, but I'm going to explain this very, very simply. Let's talk about it. So Bitcoin, woohoo! Guys, you guys have seen this, right? We are now at $62,000. Honestly, today might be the day, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you think that we are going to crack all-time high. Maybe we'll do it right here on this video. I mean, the price action has been crazy. Like last night we went down to 58,000. Everyone was screaming, "Oh, it's a bear market." And I was like, oh, it's fine. 10 seconds later, we were back up at 62K. Obviously, the ETF got approved, which means it's a green light for Bitcoin. And if you look at this on the daily chart, or let's just go to the weekly chart even. Hold on, let me make this look better. This is the highest ever weekly close that we've ever had in Bitcoin history. So this chart could not be more bullish. This is just a classic bullish chart. And I know we are going higher. Like if you just want me to draw it out, I know you guys like when I draw the lines, right? We are going here with Bitcoin. And that is just a matter of time. That is simple, simple, simple stuff. So what I'm more concerned about than just the price of Bitcoin, right? Because we're not really invested in Bitcoin on this channel. At least I'm not. I'm invested in the altcoins that have 10, 20, 30, 40x potential, right? And so when is that going to happen, right? And so I have this pulled out here. I have this mapped out very, very clearly. This is the total crypto market cap, okay? And a lot of you guys have seen this chart, but I like to update it every single day to keep you guys updated. As you can see, the red line is the line in the sand, right? Once we cross this red line, once crypto goes to its new all-time high, which is probably gonna happen today or tomorrow, honestly, which is crazy when you think about it, we are going to go like this. Here, I will literally just draw it for you, okay? I'll get my fancy pen out here. We are going to go just straight. I wish I could make this line thicker. I think I can. Okay, there. Can you guys see that? We are going to go up like this. And how do I know that? Well, if we go back to 2017, this is the same chart from 2017. As you can see, it's very, very obvious, right? Look, same thing happened. We consolidated under the previous all-time high. Can you guys see this? I wish it was bigger. Hold on. Let's make it bigger. So we consolidated under this previous all-time high right here. And let's look at the dates too, because the dates are very interesting. So we started consolidating about October 12th. What's today, guys? It is October 18th. So we started October 12th. It took us all the way until the 29th of October back in 2017 in order to break this all-time high. And then look what happened. Look what happened, guys. Look what happened. We just went straight up. We just went straight up. So the chart looks exactly the same, except that we are a little bit ahead of schedule. Right now we are consolidating. If we zoom in here, oops. Well, just underneath this all-time high, just right here, but we're doing this on the 15th of October. And it looks like we're gonna break this before the 29th of October, which means all of this entire cycle is ahead of schedule by like 10, 15 days, which is pretty incredible because let me show you what happened next. So the other chart that I would like to show you is the total 2. Total 2 is every coin besides Bitcoin, okay? So these are Ethereum and then all the other coins, right? And as you can see, we're a little bit further behind all-time highs here because Ethereum hasn't really broken out yet. But once Ethereum crosses, or once the total 2 crosses this line, then things get really crazy. Let me show you. If we go back to 2017 again, let me zoom in here, okay? As you can see, on total 2, let me move it up. Sorry, my face is always in the way. Once we cross total 2, it goes even crazier. Like this line is even steeper because the altcoins just go absolutely berserk, right? All the altcoins go insane right here. And this actually happened on the 11th of November, okay? So we're way ahead of schedule there because I think we're at least 10 days ahead there, probably more. So this could happen before the end of the month in October that we cross this. And that's when alt season really starts, guys. If you want to know, alts are going to start going up for sure. I mean, like really well. Right once this total line collapses, right once we cross this and the whole market just feels really good about themselves, right? Everyone's going to feel, hey, crypto new all-time high, let's buy everything, right? So everything's going to go great, and I'll prove that to you again in a second. But it's going to go even more great when we cross this line, right? The total 2 line. This is when everything goes berserk, as you've seen in this chart. And then total 3 is like the total insanity, right? Total 3 is everything besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the true alts, right? And that line is basically the same as the total 2 line right now. And once we cross that, it's going to go absolutely insane. And as you can see from back in 2017, the same thing happened. Once we cross that line, we literally went vertical. And so it's kind of creepy, guys. If you've been watching this channel, you know that this is absolutely wild that it's repeating itself so very similarly to 2017. And so history may not repeat itself, but it definitely, in this case, does. So yeah, that's why I'm playing this cycle the exact same way, and I'm prepared for what's about to happen. And so what's about to happen, clearly, as you can see here, is remember those dates that we talked about, right? Everyone's talking about how Bitcoin dominance is going up, and it is going up. This is Bitcoin dominance, right? However, if you remember the dates, let's go to 2017 Bitcoin dominance chart, right? Right when the total 1 and total 2 started to peak out, right here in November, the very 1st of November is when we crossed, I believe, right? If I look at total from 2017, it looks like we broke the all-time high right on October 29th, okay? October 29th. If we look at the Bitcoin dominance from 2017, on October, right at the end of the month of October, right here, you see what happened with Bitcoin dominance? Look at this, guys. Very simple, okay? Look at this. Bitcoin dominance fell off a cliff. And what does that mean? That means that your altcoins start to perform better. So that's why I can say with confidence that once we cross this line right here, this total market cap line, your altcoins are going to start performing really well. And the crazy thing too, if we go back to Bitcoin dominance, is that a little bit later on, like this is December, right? A month later, and this cycle, I don't anticipate this actually happening where Bitcoin dominance goes roaring back up again. This is kind of like a double bubble on the dominance. I think that once we crack it the first time here in 2021, I think we're actually just going to go down. I think that's kind of my thoughts. But in this case, we had a kind of a small little pump again in Bitcoin dominance, and then boom, all the way to the floor. And this is when alt season really went insane, right? And so this date was in December. But remember, we're ahead of the curve here. And so I'm just personally, I have no desire to get a 2x in Bitcoin right now. Like the best you can really hope for is a 2 to 3 to 4x maybe. If I can pull up this chart here just real quick, we'll move on, I promise. Why is it so big? It's so big. It's huge. It's huge. You can't even see it. Something's wrong with my chart, but you guys understand that Bitcoin is probably going to go to, I don't know, 150K, 200K this cycle. That's cool. That's a 2, 3, 4x, right? What I'm more interested in is the 20x's, the 30x's, the 40x's, right? And where can you get those? Well, you can get those in altcoins. And like I showed you in the first chart, remember, this is the most important line in crypto. So I just want to burn this into your head. I'm going to get to the whitelist and all that stuff, I promise, guys. But if you just burn this line into your head, right? This red line, once this red line crosses, this is like, what's it like? It's like it's like playing, I used to play Division I basketball. Okay, guys, can you guys see me? Look how tall I am. Hold on a sec. Let me, we're going to go off script here, okay? Because I like to do this. Can I make this bigger? Can't make it much bigger. Okay, look, I'm 6'8". Can you tell? You can't even see me. You like my sweatpants? Like, I'm a tall guy. Like, I used to play basketball. Now, when I would play basketball, right, there would be these games, right, where you would just have unshakable confidence. Have you ever seen Kobe play or LeBron play or Michael Jordan? There are some games where they're in the zone. Like they have their tongue is out. They have so much confidence and everything goes in. Every shot they take goes in, right? And I know many of you guys aren't athletes, but you understand that, right? When you get in the flow, when you get in the, you just feel it. You just have unshakable confidence. That is what is about to happen to the market as a whole, the crypto market as a whole. Once this breaks, everyone is going to think, holy crap, you know, Elon tried to kill crypto. China tried to kill crypto. I mean, the amount of the government was talking about regulations and everything, and all of this FUD, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. We went all the way down here, right? All the way down here. Everyone thought it was over. Everyone was calling for 15K Bitcoin right here, right? And that didn't happen, right? What did happen? We went all the way back up, and now we're about to break all-time highs. When normal people see a chart like this, it doesn't take a genius to understand where we're going with this, right? It doesn't take a genius to say that every shot we take is about to go in, right? And that's going to give people the freedom and the confidence to start investing in some of these other coins that I've talked to you guys about that I'm going to show you here in a second, because they are just going to feel confident and they're going to be like, I'm shooting every shot from half court. Does that make sense? I'm sorry for the basketball analogies, but that's what I got. So now let's talk about really quick which coins. Let me go back to the agenda. So first and foremost, I talked about when do I think all-time high will be? Honestly, today or tomorrow, probably sometime this week. Alt season is going to officially start when we cross that first line, right? It's not going to go, I don't think it'll go parabolic once we cross this total line. I already moved it. That red line that I was talking about, you know, once we cross that line, that's when I would say the official start. The real start of alt season, though, is when we cross this total 2 line. Make sure you watch this total 2 graph. This could happen anytime. I mean, this could happen next week, next month. But once we cross this total 2 line, we are really going to have officially, like as in everything goes up like 10x, okay? That's when that's gonna happen. And then which alt should we buy for maximum gains? That's what we're on right now. So obviously I've gone through this a lot, so I'll go quickly, but these are the ones that I'm in, okay? Altura, I'm an advisor for this project. It is smart NFTs. Smart NFTs. If you think about what the wave that is coming with crypto gaming and all of these games that need to have objects that people can actually physically own, World of Warcraft on steroids, this is the company that is going to create all of those smart NFTs. I'm an advisor for this project. I have a huge bag of this, just so you know. And I'm going to get these guys on KuCoin, and it's going to do a 10x. Okay, D-Race. You know I'm wearing the hat for a reason, guys. The horses. They just had a horse launch. It sold out in they had an NFT launch. It sold out in like 5 seconds. They have Becker on the team. They have Elio starting to promote this. Like this is ridiculously awesome project with a great team, with a great concept, horse gambling, racing. I don't even know what to say about this. If you don't have a big bag of this, I kind of feel bad for you. Polka City took a little bit of a dip here. This is obviously I think this is kind of like the Kale Show home run swing. I think a lot of you guys are kind of just trying to get a home run on this with me, because this chart is just juicy, right? If we go back to our all-time highs at $2.50, you know, this is a nice, easy, what is that, 10x? Easy 10x, right? And I do think we can go back to those all-time highs because this is in the NFT, gaming, crypto, Polkadot ecosystem. It checks all the boxes of all of the narratives that if you've been watching this channel, go back and watch my videos. We talk about the Polkadot ecosystem. We talk about gaming coins, talk about NFTs. Like it meets all of those. Like if you just look at its tags alone, like on CoinMarketCap, if you just look at its tags, it's pretty much exactly what you want, right? And it's just a cool game. Reminds me of Grand Theft Auto, all that stuff. So the Kale Show coin, we should just call it that. But we basically, we've got it. We were at 12 cents a few days ago. Now we're at 33 cents. We got it. It was all the way up at 50 cents at one point. Taking a little bit of a breather here, but I really want this and anticipate this to go back to its all-time high. So honestly, it's kind of a good entry point here. Maybe I'll buy some more. So I like Polka City a lot. It's just a fun, again, guys, do your own research. This is my home run swing coin. Like this is the smallest coin I own. It's very small, right? And I have a big bag of this just so everyone is aware. So this is not for the faint of heart. This is that you could lose all your money on this, but you could also make a ton of money on this. So that's why I talk about it, okay? The other one, like D-Race, I could hold in a bear market. Like literally what? This is gambling, horse racing. Altura, I could hold in a bear market. I believe in the team. I believe in the project long term. Polka City is literally like a gangbusters, like go for the moon coin, okay? Polka Bridge is something that I also think, I honestly truly believe in this coin. I think it's genius. It's bridging certain things within Polkadot. And I don't need to get into all the weeds here, but the bridges when it comes to coins are always popular once the main coin pumps. And obviously you guys know that Polkadot is my favorite top 10 coin. Okay, my favorite top 10 coin. I do think this is going to all-time highs. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but for those of you guys who don't watch the show religiously, once Polkadot breaks its all-time high, it's going to $150. I think that is almost guaranteed by December, which means that all of these Polkadot coins are going to moon. Okay, I've said that 55,000 times. Polka Bridge is one of the strongest in the entire Polkadot ecosystem. As you can see here, it's pumped a lot, but it's going to pump a lot more. I could see this going to a $500 million market cap. Within this cycle. I know that sounds crazy, but they're applying for some of the auctions, and this could easily 10, 15, 20x. Moon River, same thing, guys. It started to wake up here the other day, which I really like. You can't really see it here, but yeah, it kind of had a nice little pump here the other day. It kind of retraced a little bit. It's got weird price action, to be very honest, but I know that this is going to be a top 50 coin by December, by January, which means that we're going to do a 5, 6, 7, 8x here. I have a big bag of this. Polka, I'm going to go fast here, guys. I know a lot of you guys have seen these coins. And you guys can go back and watch my other video for other explanations. Polka Starter is the launch pad on Polkadot. Obviously a well-known coin. If it goes back to its all-time high, we are going to do a 5, 6, 7x from here. And I think we're going to break well beyond that, honestly, in this cycle. This is an easy buy on KuCoin. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I feel confident holding this. I don't need to sell this at any point. Joe, up 21%, finally waking up here. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's kind of had a rough little run here. It went all the way back down. I kind of bought in up here like an idiot. But whatever, at the end of the day, I think this is going to $20 easily. It's the decentralized exchange on AVAX, and it's just an easy hold. Like, I know that this product works. It's a working product. It has no business being ranked number 2,708 with all the shit coins that are above it right now. And so, yeah, we're going to be just fine. UFO, same thing, guys. Gaming coin, blue chip project in the gaming space. This is backed by Becker, Leo, all those dudes. Really, really dope. Polka Markets, gosh, I love this one too, just because of the potential. Like, look at this. Look at this chart. If we go back to all-time highs, can you guys do math? Like, look at the X's that we're going to get on this one, and it's on KuCoin. Okay, it's very important that it's on KuCoin because people can easily buy this, especially once confidence returns to the market. Polka Dex, same thing. Blue chip project on Polkadot. This is an easy buy, easy buy. Kylan, another blue chip project on Polkadot with a ton of room to run. This one is also in the running for those auctions that are coming up. So if it wins an auction, that's an easy 20x. Ocean, same thing. Vial storage, data storage, Polkadot ecosystem. Aleph, Polkadot ecosystem storage. Atari, gaming. The Atari coin. I mean, that has so much room to run. I love this one. VPP is already starting to run back to where it was before. Thank goodness. It kind of had a dump here, but I really am excited about VPP and the project there. They have a ton of amazing celebrities on board. Polkadot, we already talked about all that. Okay, cool. Boom. I went through all the altcoins. Okay, so now last thing we need to talk about, guys, and this is really cool, is the only, I don't know if you can read this, the only 2 NFTs that I'm buying right now, okay? Everyone's like, buy my NFT, buy my NFT. And for the most part, guys, I'm staying away. Okay, like, here's my thoughts. What I think is, should I draw? Do you guys like when I draw? Okay. I know these videos are getting a little bit longer, but I think you guys like them. I think you guys watch them. Plus, I'm dangling this free, hold on, sketches. I can't talk and pull this up. I'm dangling this 50 whitelist, so I think you guys are gonna have to stay till the end. Anyway, so let's talk about my thoughts on NFTs. So really quickly, I mean, guys, my personal thought is this is how the money is gonna rotate right now, okay? The money is, the slow people, the old people, right, are going to put their money in Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is gonna go up, okay? That's obvious. BTC, let's say we have maybe a 3x on this. 3x on Bitcoin, okay? Then Ethereum, we're going to get a 4 to 5x, okay? I think that's easy. I think if you want an easy 4 to 5x, Ethereum is a no-brainer, particularly with Coinbase launching. With Coinbase launching and 1.5 million, I mean more than that, a bazillion people using Ethereum to buy NFTs, this could go to 20K this year, easily, okay? It's amazing. Now, the next thing is altcoins, right? Like major layer 1, let's just say DOT because I think DOT is the best one. I think DOT could do a 7 to 8x easily, okay? The next returns are, let's go to blue, let's change the color. The next returns are these micro caps that I have, micros. I cannot draw. You guys know, the small coins, right? Micros. All the coins that I have, I anticipate doing a 10 to 20x, okay? And I'm not trying, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm shooting for, okay? This is what I'm shooting for. Now, I think all of this is the crazy part, guys. I think all of this is going to happen before NFTs go, okay? So I do think NFTs will be the last ones to go. NFTs will go like this. NFT will be like 100x, maybe 1,000x, okay? Like NFTs are gonna go insane. They're gonna have their day where they just absolutely go bonkers. But before this happens, right? Before this happens, the crazy part about NFTs is that they've already done I don't know how to draw this, but I think right down here maybe. This is prior, right? They've already done 100x. Do you see this? Like it's small, but this is what it's gonna look like. This is the first 100x for NFTs, okay? Imagine that this down here is what happened already, right? Now, what I do think is gonna happen is some of this money is going to pour into these pour into DOT, pour into micros, maybe even pour into Ethereum. It might just come out of the NFTs and go into Ethereum for these easy gains, because everyone knows that this is what's going to happen more quickly, right? This is going to happen until, I don't know, January, right? This is through January. This already happened. This previously already happened. Like we'll just draw an arrow behind here. That already happened, right? And now this over here, I think could happen in like February, right? This could go, all of that money, all of these gains from all of this, right, is going to dump into these, I think maybe in January or February, okay? And so I don't know if these squigglies made any sense, but for me, I wouldn't be loading up too much on NFTs unless you have a lot of confidence in them and know the owners, know the projects, have just a very, very succinct game plan to win at this, okay? And so that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm only in 2 NFTs, and I'll show you the 2 right now, okay? You guys ready? Drum roll, please. The first one is Neo Tokyo. Neo Tokyo is run by Alex Becker and Elio Trades. I'm sure you guys know that because a lot of you guys came over for me. This is sick. This is the metaverse, but just run by 2 world-class marketers, right? And a game developer. Like Becker's developed games, right? So this is going to be a game metaverse NFT combination with yield, and it's way more complex and way more. The scope of it is so huge. You can just tell that they have so much planned. That it's going to blow everyone's mind and probably be the standard. In my opinion, this is going to be the standard for NFTs going forward, because it's going to be hard to compete with Neo Tokyo when you have a character, for example. I'll show you the one I just listed. I bought the #1 most rare. This is the rarest Neo Tokyo identity. I bought look at this, #1, number 291. I just listed it for 1,000 Ethereum. I think that's honestly cheap for this. I think it might sell, to be honest. I think it could sell in the next 3 months, which would suck because I kind of want to keep it. But whatever, 1,000 Ethereum is 1,000 Ethereum. But the reason that I priced it at this much, and I really do believe in it, is because if you look at the properties, it's just insane. Okay, it's the rarest race. It's the rarest, one of the rarest classes. Its ability is one of the rarest, and the credit yield. People don't think about this, but credit yield when it comes to NFTs is the new biggest thing. You guys know about cyberkongs and bananas, and all these things are having these yield now, right? Passive income is the big buzzword. These things are going to yield some kind of yield. It's going to be some kind of credit that's obviously going to make its owners money, right? That's kind of the end goal. And the fact that they built all of this into the ecosystem from day one, and it's really, really detailed and really, really laid out, is sick. Not only that, okay? Yesterday, they dropped these vault cards. So if you own any of these characters, I own 6 of them, you get a vault card, right? And the floor on these is 1.74 Ethereum already. So they already dropped people like 8K yesterday just for free. And I have 6 of them, so I basically got 50K airdrop to me for free. And I actually minted a few rare ones, so I probably got closer to 100K minted to me for free yesterday. That's just one of the days in this community. You just get 50K. And I think that there's many more days in the future that are going to come along like that, where people are going to be just handed money. Okay, so I think this floor price is a joke. I think that this is the best NFT project on the market right now, because it's run by the 2 of the most influential and coolest NFT people on the planet. Like, I'm not going to lie about it. So I'm heavily involved in this. Becker and Elio are leading it, and I just think you're crazy if you're not in this, because I think this floor is going to 100 Ethereum. I think these vault cards are sick and are going to add value. And I think if their metaverse takes off and they do it right, which I think they will, this whole community could be worth billions. Like they could have crushed something huge here. Okay. So enough drooling over Neo Tokyo. It's pretty incredible. Let's talk about the other project that I'm going to be getting in, because I'm only in 2, right? And I'm not in this one yet. I'm going to have a whitelist for this. This is called Bad Grandmas, okay? Bad Grandmas. Look at how funny this is. They're going to have grandkids. They're going to have grandpas. The artwork on Bad Grandmas is incredible. I've been talking to the founder, and the key with this one, guys, is that it's on Immutable X. Okay, you guys remember Moody Crows? Moody Crows was one of the first ones to launch on Immutable X. And if you guys haven't used Immutable X to buy NFTs yet, you are going to drool and pee your pants compared to OpenSea. It is just absolutely a world-class experience. There's no gas fees. There's no gas wars. And so what happened with Moody Crows is I actually minted 25 of these stress-free. Like, it wasn't even hard. I minted 25 of these just on a public mint. I didn't have any advantages, nothing. And I minted 25, and then the floor price went up to like 0.85 at one point. And I sold 20 of them. Like, I sold a bunch of them, right? So I netted like a 70K, 80K profit just on these crows, just from being in the right place at the right time. Like, it was super easy. And I think the same exact thing is going to happen with Bad Grandmas. They're actually doing a real Lambo giveaway, which is so cool. You guys should go check this out. You can enter to win a real Lamborghini. And they're going to give, I've been talking with the owner, they're literally going to announce the winner of the real Lamborghini 48 hours after the mint. So there are 2 stages to the mint, okay, guys? There is going to be a whitelist. The whitelist is already sold out. However, I talked with the founder, and they are giving me 50 slots. 50 slots only. You're able to mint 2 grandmas for 0.08 Ethereum. So I think it's only like a few $100. No gas fees, remember. I have 50 spots. So again, follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to give this away somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But come over here and follow me, and I will do the whitelist giveaway for the Bad Grandmas. Because I do think, guys, I mean, I like the project. I'll probably hold it long term because I think the founder is super, super dope. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you just want to make money on this, I think anything that's on Immutable X right now is going to make money. So I'll just be very, very frank with you. If you buy 2 of these Bad Grandmas for 0.08 Ethereum and then the floor price goes to 1 Ethereum and you sell, I mean, that's an easy 2 ETH right there. And for a lot of you guys who don't have a lot of money, I think that is super cool. And then the roadmap, I mean, my gosh, the roadmap is so cool. They're launching these cookies, so they're going to have rewards that are cookies, which I think is the naming is so cool. The art is so cool. I just think the project is sick. And then they're going to have Bad Grandpa, grandkids, Uncle Ted, like bad neighbors. Like, it could be a whole community, right? So I really like the project, to be very honest. And I'm going to be minting these heavily. Just so everyone's aware, I'm going to have a lot of these grandmas. So like I said, there's going to be a whitelist. If you're not on the whitelist and you don't get one of my 50 spots, there's going to be a public pre-sale. What is it, 24 or 48 hours? Jump in their Discord to know for sure, but 24 to 48 hours after the whitelist sells out, and you should be able to grab some because, again, remember, these mints are on Immutable X. And so my channel is pretty small. I think if you guys just jump on, I think you'll still be able to mint. And yeah, I hope you guys take advantage of this opportunity. So that's all I got for today. Let me know, hey, real quick, if you haven't done this yet, I'm just going to make this the universal sign for what you guys know you need to do. Mwah, mwah. You know this button, there's a thing, you go, mwah. I just need to give it a little mwah, smooch. That would really, really help me out. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next one. Bye.